Hello friends, you're the Lonesome Gamer, and tonight you're gonna see one of my very rare unboxing videos. I only have done that once. The last time I was extremely excited about a game that was Darker Darkest. It didn't come up to my expectations. But it's a good game, but it's not that great actually. So I'm hoping that this one will blow me away. Shadows of Brimstone. I'm waiting for this now for a year or so. I backed it, took this, I don't know, this minecart pledge, and I'm actually expecting more in another year. But these are now the two core sets that we could pick up in Essen this year. And a good friend of mine, Romand, he did this for me, and I'm really thankful he did, because you can see these two boxes. He had to carry them all the way from Essen to Berlin. Well, he didn't walk, but it's still not very comfortable to drive with these boxes in the train and so on. Okay, so let's see what we can find. There is a lot, I hope. First we got this here. That came with these two boxes. So that seems to be some extra character. I'm not sure if it's a promo character, but I think it is actually a Kickstarter character. It's the Outlaw, and that's pretty thin. I wonder if they're all that thin. I expect something like the other characters from Flying Frog actually. So I hope they are a little thicker, but that will be the Outlaw character. Maybe it's thin because it's this promo or this additional character. I'm not sure about that. And also the miniature is not included yet, but I think it will come after a while. And then we got here an Outlaw upgrade chart. You might know that you can take your heroes from one adventure to another, and this allows you to upgrade them. And there's actually something else which I really like. It's this art with the autographs from the Flying Frog guys. Here we got Jason Hill. And I'm really happy to have that. I'm really thankful actually. This is cool because I'm a big Flying Frog game, so a big Flying Frog fan. So it's really great to have these autographs. And then we got these cards here, some gear cards, and this seems to be one of these personal items. Each character has a specific item as far as I know. So let's open this. I'm not very good in opening with my left hand with the scissors all these boxes and little bags and so on, so I'm gonna do this off camera. So here we got some weapons, some pistols, and these are starting gears. And these are also, well, these are also special cards for the Outlaw. Looks like some abilities or something. What is this? Well, these are gears, and I think they can be taken by everyone. So these are some additional gears. Maybe these are promo cards or some Kickstarter stuff. I'm not sure. But definitely cool. By the way, the art, I think I prefer the traditional Flying Frog stuff with the pictures and the weird costumes and so on. but it's still fine, I guess. Okay, so let's open the first box then. And I think this is going to be the City of the Ancients, because we've already seen, or I've already seen a little bit of that. So I'm gonna do the big surprise then at the end. Okay, let's open that big box now. By the way, just about the size of the box, it's not as big as Fortune and Glory, but it's definitely big, really big. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Again, same problem, but let's be careful here. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. Damn it. Definitely not left-handed. Okay, here we are. Very good. So now let's see if we can open this. Yeah, nearly. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's not quite what I expected, actually. So the minis are not really... These are not the usual Flying Frog minis ready to play right away. Well, that's interesting. It seems that you have to glue them. Okay. Not sure if I'm so happy about that. But okay. These are bases. We'll take a closer look at the minis a little later, I guess. Okay, this is the adventure book. Great quality. Great artwork. 63 pages. Oh my god. A lot of pages. Mutation charts. Enemy overview. That's amazing. The story of Brimstone. Oh man, there's a lot to read. It's a real Shadows of Brimstone. My goodness. This is amazing. You can... It's a real introduction into this world. Here we got a map. That's great. City of the Ancients. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect that, honestly. This is wonderful. These are some scenarios, I guess. Escape, blow the mine, terror in the night. What? City of the Ancients. 2. Here we got basic missions. We got 5 basic missions, and I think they actually come without... You play these basic missions, as far as I know, without the other world. So it's a little easier to understand the rules if you just play the basic missions, and then the other world comes into play. So overall there are about 6 other world missions and 6 basic missions, which is quite a bit. And you can also select the missions by die roll, as you can see here. There are fixed map missions. Some missions are randomly generated. Here we see double page for each character. This is impressive. Okay, just great. Absolutely great. This is the rule book, and I've already seen that in the internet. It was there to download so that you can read before you actually get the game, so that you can start playing right away. Okay. Nice. Let's see. Well, it's a little bit... Yeah, I thought that would be the case. We have not these great thick flying frog character sheets, but these thinner ones, which is still good. I mean, they are still good quality, but it's a little different, you know. Okay, so overall there are 4 characters in the base game, and then this additional outlaw character over here. And these are the monsters, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 types of monsters, and there is a brutal and a normal variant. You can simply take the other side, and this is the brutal variant that you will use in the more advanced game. And here we have lots of other sheets, event charts, the town, the frontier town, where you can visit some different locations. And here we got some town events. A madness chart. An injury chart. And I think these are the charts for the different, I'm not sure actually, for the town, or what exactly is it? It says Frontier Outpost chart. Okay. General store, that's definitely in the town. So you can visit that, and I guess first you will see some event there, and then you can buy some things there, for example. And that's the saloon. The blacksmith. The church. Okay. And the dog's office. Okay, cool. And here we have cards. Lots of cards. And more cards. And even more cards. So this is an 8-sided die. I think that's cool. I like 8-sided dice in a game. And this is the peril die, as far as I know, that you use to determine the number of enemies that will attack you. Here we have the standard sized flying frog dice that I don't love that much, but you could easily take another one. And as usual, a soundtrack. Oh, cool. Let's I think I'm going to take a closer look at the cards now. Okay, so here we go. We have lots of cards, as you can see. We have here gear cards, quite a few actually. Pistols, trusty pistols, more pistols, knuckle dusters, looking glass, cigar, rune of darkness, dynamite. Okay. Here we have encounters. For the mine, we have encounters for the Targa Plateau. We have artifacts for the Targa Plateau and artifacts for the mine. About, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20. Not quite that much, I guess, for the plateau, but I'm not sure here. Encounter cards might be 25, maybe 20. Probably more 20, I guess. Yeah. We have starting gear for the characters. We have personal items for the characters. We have threat decks, and they show you who's attacking you. There are low threat decks, medium, high, and epic, depending on how bad the enemy is. Then we have these darkness cards, and they also pose a threat to the heroes. So these are basically negative events, I guess. We got some loot, like cash, which is always good. Scavenge cards, so you can basically search the area and sometimes good things happening. Sometimes not that great things, like a hideous discovery. Chilling dread. Okay. Here we got some player aids, I guess. Yeah. Double-sided. And here we got the map deck, which you use to randomly generate the map. I think that's a really good idea. And then I assume we will see here. Yeah, here we go. This is amazing now. Now this is really great. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, that's a lot of stuff here. Okay, so now this is definitely amazing. This is the Targa Plateau, and that is just one tile. It's that big. Let's unpunch it and let's take a closer look here. How thick it is and stuff. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Yeah, that's a good quality. And here on the back side, you see the mine. That looks really amazing. Here you see a barrel, and here you see these little plants. So that's a very, very beautiful artwork. If you compare that to the tiles of the Dungeons and Dragons board games, I mean, that's really a difference now. Looks amazing. And we got lots of them here. There's an elevator here. Lots of little markers. Yeah, that looks just great. Well, that definitely completely comes up to my expectations. That looks fantastic. This is just awesome. These are the other world entries and exits. Yeah, wonderful. These are really big tiles. That's amazing. Huh. Fantastic. Can't wait to play that. Oh my god. Huh. This looks fantastic. No doubt here. See that? Fabulous. I don't know what to say. Just amazing. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Tons of tokens here. Wound tokens, sanity tokens. All these little items you can get. This is the famous dark stone that you can get. Here we got the frog. A depth track. I think this is the starting space. Although I'm not sure, because it's double-sided. I wonder if there are missions where you start on the other side. Well, maybe there are. Who knows? It's possible. Oh, great. Smaller pieces. I think these were just kind of small connections or something to the big ones. Yeah, that's great. This is unbelievable. Well, these are identical actually. The last two, they are exactly the same, but it's still fine. It's amazing. This is so great. I mean, this is really awesome. Cool. I'm more than happy with that. The only little disappointment is these character sheets. I expected them to be of this thick quality that I really like from Flying Frog, but the rest is very good. I'm gonna sleeve the cards anyway, but they are also a very good quality. So that's great. Oh, I nearly forgot the minis. I was so overwhelmed by these, by the board tiles. So let's take a closer look at the minis, of course. Okay. So these are the minis. And to be honest, I'm not such a big fan of these kind of minis. I don't like gluing them together. I'm great in messing these things up. So here, for example, you got an arm that you have to glue to this guy. I don't know. These tentacles, they seem to be in one piece. I think you gotta simply glue them on the base. Here we got some spiders. Well, these are some bigger monsters here. Honestly, I'm not terribly impressed by that. That's a little sad. I expected something like in Dungeons and Dragons, but that is not exactly the quality I was hoping for, to be honest. I mean, still, if you do this the right way, I'm pretty sure it will look great. I think there is no doubt about that. But I'm not sure if I can do it the right way, and I hope I won't break anything. This seems to be the big guy with the tentacles here. Well, fine. Let's see what we can do about that. So for me, just my personal opinion, that's a little bit of a disappointment actually. I was hoping to have all these minis, starting playing, great quality, solid minis, and that's not quite what I expected. I also managed to break one of my Space Hulk Space Marines, which is still painful to me today, so I gotta be more careful this time. Okay, let's take a look at the others now. Okay, so now this is the second one, the Swamps of Death. Let's see what we got here. It's interesting, the inlay of the box seems to be organized a little different. Okay. Again, the minis. We'll look at them in a minute. I assume it's pretty much the same, the bases. Here we got again the adventure book. A very big one. Again, fantastic artwork, just great, absolutely awesome. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, I think, let's see, yeah, we got different heroes here, that's good. I wonder what kind of missions we have, if these are similar or very similar missions. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the otherworld missions are pretty different, but it might be interesting to see what kind of missions I see, yeah, I was also afraid of that. These seem to be the same missions, actually, as in the other game. That's a little sad. Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Okay. Well, fine. And again, a rule book. Here we have the heroes, new heroes, that's very good. And we also have new monsters. Again, no, that's actually not true. We already had tentacles, but the others are new, I guess. So overall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So overall we have now 11 different types of monsters, which is a good start actually, and I think we will see some more in the expansions, but that's a very good start. And I think actually that the charts are more or less the same, I guess. Yeah, that's the same. The town events are the same, but okay, I mean, it makes sense. It's madness charts, yeah. So I guess this is all the same. So basically the heroes are different, the monsters are different. It's going to be interesting to see if we have also different items or if they are the same. That would be a little sad. I want to see new gear and stuff. I'm really interested in what that is. Okay, let's see. So this is the darkness deck of the Swamps of Death, and that is the darkness deck of... Yeah, great. Okay. It's going to be really interesting. Terror, Power of the Void. Oh, that's the same again. Demonic Force. It seems like some are the same, and some are actually new. But I guess that's okay. No, that's fine. That's okay. I'm happy with that. So we got some more common things that can happen, and some news. That's great. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's take a look at the different mine encounters. if they are really different. Well, here we have a void layer, lookout, prospector, flooded passage, lookout. Okay, that seems to be the same. Prospector, mangled remains. Oh, come on. Don't tell me it's all the same, more or less. Okay, what is that? Lucky. We got tracks in the dust, ancient riddle, massacre, child of sorrow. Yeah, okay, this is now something new. Okay. Traders. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, I think most of it is actually new, and some are a little more common. So that's okay. That's a fair deal. Yeah, absolutely. That's just fine. I assume this is basically, this applies to all of the cards. I hadn't checked that, but it would make sense. So that's definitely fair. Let's take a closer look now here at the map tiles. And again, this is just absolutely wonderful quality. I mean, this is just mind-blowing. There is no doubt about that. It looks so great. And it seems like even the mine tiles look a little different here. That would be great. I would really love that. There's a boat in here. Cool. Yeah, that is fantastic. Look at this. Just awesome. Absolutely wonderful. Great quality. Fantastic art. Yeah, and it seems really like I said, that the mine tiles are all new, and that is fantastic. I really thought that only the backsides would be new, but that's not the... okay, it's still fine. But that's not the case, actually. It's only... Fabulous. This looks great. We got a river here in the mine. That's so cool. Really amazing. That's really good. Okay. Yeah, that's basically the same. Here we got these small connections again. Here the backside. And I think they might be pretty standard here. Okay, and here we got these. But that's cool. That's really fair. I mean, I was a little afraid that there would be too many similarities that come with the two boxes, but I think that's really good. Yeah, and it's the same thing here. We got these minis. That's gonna be not so easy, at least not for me. Wow. Okay. Well, that's something I gotta do somehow. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay, this is a big guy, that's for sure. You see here these amazing wings. Well, let's hope for the best. Let's hope I don't mess this up. It would be very sad. Okay, so overall, I'm not the happiest man in the world, actually. I think I love the map tiles, they're fantastic. Cards and all that is fine, but this is a disappointment to me, gotta be honest here. I'm simply not good in doing these things, so I hope for the best here. And so that will take a while until I can play it, I guess. I was hoping to show you a playthrough in the middle of the week, but now I'm definitely sure I will at least need 1 week to glue all this together and to do 1 or 2 games by myself before I can do a playthrough here. So we gotta be a little patient, I'm afraid. Okay, so hope to see you then. Bye. Okay, one last comment now. I was actually pretty afraid that I would not be able to do this in a good way, and I was a little frustrated when I've seen these. So I've checked a little bit on BGG just to see some other people who might have problems with that. And I found that on YouTube there is actually a video series where Jason Hill explains how to assemble each single monster. So there are about, and I think also models. So I think there are about, I don't know, 20 videos or something where you can exactly see step by step how to assemble these things. So for inexperienced guys like me, that might be a real help. Okay, see you then.